KVGC News Times, now 9 minutes after the hour. Well, the first significant heat wave of the season is expected for Northern California this week. The National Weather Service has issued an excessive heat warning for the Mother Lode and the Valley from 11 a.m. this morning through 7 p.m. Thursday. Daytime highs in the Mother Lode will range from 95 to 100 degrees. Highs in the Valley will range from 97 to 107. Overnight temperatures will remain warm and offer little relief. The hottest temperatures will occur from Tuesday through Thursday. Moderate to very high heat risk is expected. Now, this means that the extensive heat and humidity will increase the chances for heat-related illnesses such as heat exhaustion and heat stroke, which can occur due to prolonged exposure to hot temperatures. Be sure to practice heat safety. Drink plenty of fluids, stay in an air-conditioned room, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances.
And the Amador County Sheriff Office currently investigating what's being called an accidental death late Saturday night at Bear River Resort. According to reports, just after 11 p.m., Amador Dispatch received a 911 call from the area of Bear River Resort near the Coal Creek Camp area. The caller indicated that a 25-year-old male slipped and fell off a rock, fell approximately 15 feet. Emergency personnel dispatched to the area and began arriving on scene shortly after midnight, located the victim approximately 300 feet down a steep granite cliff off the Salt Springs Lookout. Well, Kirkwood Fire and medical personnel able to hike down to the location and attempt CPR. However, the victim succumbed to his injuries and is pronounced dead just after 1 a.m. Saturday morning. Now, due to the time and extremely rugged terrain, emergency crews unable to attempt a recovery by air or on foot until daylight. Well, on Sunday morning, Amador County Sheriff Office and Amador search and rescue personnel deployed and recovered the victim. The Sheriff Office currently conducting a coroner's investigation, attempting to locate a next of kin. The circumstances surrounding the incident under investigation.
And the Calaveras County Public Health Department reported over the weekend another confirmed case of COVID-19. Health Officer Dr. Dean Kaledas says the 14th positive test in the county is an adult male who lives along the Upper Highway 4 corridor and was not showing symptoms at the time of testing. Kaleda went on to say, as people observe Memorial Day weekend, this serves as a reminder that coronavirus doesn't take weekends off. Kaleda urges people to take preventative actions to lower their risk of getting COVID-19 as they enjoy recently opened areas of Calaveras County. The health department is investigating the new case and working to determine any contacts the man may have had. The 13 other people who earlier contracted COVID-19 in Calaveras County have all recovered. And I'm very happy to say as well that Amador County, we have no hospitalized cases of COVID-19.
And the Amador Swiftwater Rescue Team called into action Saturday after two swimmers in the McCallamy River failed to obey PG&E warning signage. According to reports, just after 3 Saturday afternoon, Amador Sheriff Dispatch received a call stating that two juveniles were unable to get back across the river after the water level had risen due to PG&E releasing water from the electric powerhouse, causing river conditions to quickly change. Now, the Swiftwater Rescue Team was immediately deployed. The two young swimmers quickly rescued and returned safely to family. Now, PG&E spokesperson Brandy Merlot says the utility encourages everyone to take extra precaution when in or near rivers, especially around hydroelectric facilities and dams where water flow can change rapidly. Merlot says if you swim in the McCallamy River near the electric powerhouse or near any PG&E facilities, be mindful of signs and warnings. Stay out of areas that are signed as restricted, fenced off, or buoy lined. Now, anglers also encouraged to take precautions as trout season has opened. With temps forecast to increase, California's snowpack will melt faster, potentially filling rivers and streams with dangerously cold and swift-moving water.
While the state's jobless rate hit 15.5% in April, both Amador and Calaveras counties came slightly under that figure. According to the figures released by the Employment Development Department on Friday, California's unemployment rate increased to 10.2 percentage points since March, when it was recorded at 15.3%. The number of unemployed Californians rose to almost 2.9 million just over 2 months, surpassing the previous 2.2 million peak during the recession that took more than 2 years to reach. Amador County's rate nearly tripled from 5.4% in March to 14.3% in April. Calaveras County's jobless rate doubled, reaching 13.3% last month from 5.4% the previous month. Every one of California's 11 industry sectors lost jobs in April. The leisure and hospitality industry posted the largest job loss at 866,000, which was more than double that of trade, transportation, and utilities, coming in at 388,000, the state's second largest industry sector loss. Now, mining and logging posted the smallest job loss at only 500. Marin County had the lowest unemployment rate in the state at 11.1%. Imperial had the highest, 28%.
Well, an incident involving a Calaveras sheriff law enforcement dog currently under investigation. According to reports, the dog recently bit a man at its handler's home. Now, the dog bite was reported to the sheriff's office Thursday afternoon. The office released a statement about it Friday afternoon. Now, the victim, the dog handler, and the dog, not identified. The location and town where the dog bite happened, also not disclosed. Now, the incident originally reported to the sheriff's office 3:30 Thursday afternoon. Sheriff staff said they learned one of the department's trained law enforcement dogs was involved in an off-duty dog bite that resulted in injury. The victim was described only as a male, and the sheriff's office did not disclose his age or relationship to the dog's handler. Now, the dog bite victim was taken to an unnamed hospital for treatment. The sheriff's office assigned their own investigators to look into the incident to isolate the dog till the cause of the bite can be determined. The dog was being quarantined by an outside vendor that focuses on law enforcement-related training and certification. The dog will also be put through a series of tests to reevaluate its fitness for duty.
And Motherlode public health officials have announced a new coronavirus testing site. The new site, serving both Calaveras and Tuolumne counties, will be at the Calaveras County Fairgrounds at Angels Camp off Highway 49. The testing will begin Friday, the 29th. Hours of operation will be Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. The public must make an appointment, which can be made online, available on the Calaveras Public Health site. Now, those without internet access can call 888-634-1123. The testing location is expected to serve up to 102 individuals per day. The testing is free, but health providers will be billed for those with insurance. Additionally, no doctor referrals are needed, as anyone can be tested even if they do not have the symptoms.
And with Memorial Day weekend here, Memorial Day here, the California Highway Patrol continues to encourage essential travel only and physical distancing for all Californians. So again, if you don't need to travel, they encourage you don't. Now, with the potential of holiday travel continuing today, CHP will continue its annual Memorial Day max enforcement through 11:59 this evening. Now, they're focusing on seatbelt usage, but you will be pulled over and cited for any violation.
And that, my friends, is a look at local news on a Gold Country. Monday morning, Memorial Day. From the KVGC newsroom,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Coming up at following the 7:30 headlines, we'll have a special Tales of the Mother Lode with Cedric Clute, explaining what Memorial Day is all about. And remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, to visit our website at kvgcradio.com.